Hi guys, so I thought I would do a remake of one of the cards I did recently, this one. I've been asked about it, so I thought I'll do a remake of it and so you can see how it's been made. So, my supplies. So we have a piece of white card, squared about 5.5, 5 3/4. Doesn't really matter as long as it's around that size. Stamps I'll be using today are Little Mouse and my favourites, of course, Little Mices, and this is from the Water's Edge collection. Stencils, I've just got like a circle one, all different size circles, so I use that for the moon with a little bit of chalk. Also, I've got using this one here from the vintage lantern set, and for the light in the lantern I'm using, I'll show you the tin actually, it's probably a bit better. So they're Stabilo chalk pastel pencils, Carbothello. I absolutely love these. I've had them quite a while, but they're great for smudging and doing shadows, etc. And out of that box I've got the red one and the yellow one. Okay. Inks I'm using literally just Chip Sapphire for the sky and Nocturne, and I'll use that to stamp the characters and the lamp. Brushes, big fat brush because it's quite a bit of sky to cover, so I'll just use that. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, before I forget, also a piece of A4 that I've literally ripped, and that gives us a, you know, the raggy hills, and I also use that to do the snow effects. I think a lady was asking me, I think it's Lindsay Popham. So yeah, Lindsay, this is for you. I shall do the technique. Really easy. Okay, so we'll start off with the sky. Actually we won't, I'm telling you fibs. We'll start off with the lantern. So what I need to do, I need to stamp this. So I'll use my cover sheet, see whereabouts. It doesn't matter where you put it in the middle, it's not a problem, it's up to you. So I'll put mine probably about there. Move it across a bit, just so it looks like it's buried underneath. Okay, I'm just going to get my stamping platform, because my Nocturne needs re-inking, so I thought it might be just easier for me to use the platform. So get the magnets on. Get the stamp. Like I say, you can usually see anyway, but you can see that edge there where my finger is. As long as that's like buried somewhere, just to make sure the edge is covered. Yeah, I think we'll be about there. Okay, so I'm just going to bring over my lid. Okay, I'm just going to ink it up. So I'm using the black Nocturne now. It's VersaFine Claire. Absolutely love this ink. It's really good. Lots of different colours you can get as well. And they actually blend quite nicely as well. So just checking. I'm going to lower that sheet slightly. There you go. So that'll do. Right, I'm rubbing hard on this because obviously my ink's running out, so I'm going to probably have to re-ink it. And the last one I did, the one I posted, I had to go over it with a black pen, you know, just fill it in. Only because I was too lazy to keep stamping it. I'm not going to fib. So, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, and make sure you're in view. So, I'll add a bit more ink on. Oops, I'm gone. Sorry, knocking you about, guys. And then re-ink. I mean, your ink pad's probably a lot better for wear and tear than mine is. That'll do. It's not perfect, but that will do. I'm happy with that. So I'll leave that where it is. And then what I'm going to do is ink up. So I'll ink the sky now. So I've got the Chip Sapphire. Big brush, plenty on. Dab off. And just go over. Just fill it in. And just try and get as close as you can to the lamplight without so these big brushes are absolutely brilliant for doing like bigger areas. Absolutely love them. Sorry, that's my bracelet banging on my brush. I do apologise. I mean, if you've got any, it doesn't have to be, you know, Chip Sapphire. It can be any dark blue that you have. Anything, you know, your Versa colours that Wendy has on the website. I know a lot of you ladies and guys buy them. I mean, they'll do as well. Doesn't really matter. You know, it's just to give the effect. Or if you haven't got a dark enough blue, you can use the darkest blue you've got and then just very lightly go over it with black or even purple, like a dark purple, and that gives a similar effect. It's just a nighttime sky we're after, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so let's move this stamp out the way. Right, okay. So now, so there's your buried lantern. So now what I'm going to do, let me just put them there. I'm going to use, I'll use a smaller brush. You don't have to, but I'm just going to dab off. And then all I do is literally okay, just go around the edges. I mean, I'm doing this a bit quick because we're time restricted. Obviously, with making the video, you can spend more time on it. But this is just to give you some idea. And because it's all, you know, raggedy, the edges. So, Lindsay, this is how I do the snow, the little tufts in the snow. Just turn them round, all sorts of directions, and add them. The only thing with me, I don't know about you guys, I'll get carried away because I just think they look so pretty. I just want to keep on doing them. but use different parts as well. Turn them around, turn the paper around different directions, and this is how you get your pattern. It's ever so easy. Just go along the edges. I've not put any more ink on. You don't need it too dark, and that's what gives it the nicer effect. There you go, and that's it. There's your tufts. That gives you little mounds in the snow. Okay, so we're going to get my favourites out now. I absolutely love these. Of all the stamps I've got of Cardio, all the new ones that I absolutely love, I think I will always love these. So we've got the little one. Hang on, where am I? So we've got little one. Gonna pop him there. It doesn't matter where you put him. Not a problem. You just pop him where you like. Okay, and then I get the other one. This is so cute. Now I'll pop him. I'll pop them maybe there. So they're kind of all looking. Does that look straight? I think it is. Right. Right, okay. Right, so Stampin' Up. Okay, I just want to make sure you can see, guys. I hope I'm in shot. This contraption doesn't allow me to see what you guys can see, so it's a lot of guesswork, I'm afraid. Okay, so they're looking a bit anemic, so bear with. Give them another coat. I mean, really, you should let them sit and let the ink soak in, but because I'm, you know, doing the tutorial again, time restriction. No, I'm still not happy with my little Macy's. Hang on. Bear with. Third time lucky. Okay, that was it. Not brilliant, but it's better than it was. So that's your Macy's. Just put these one side. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to blot it. So I just get a piece of the paper, because this takes longer to dry, the Versavine, and you can smudge your work. So I tend to blot it just in case I rub my arm on it. Okay, so that's all the stamping done. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, so the moon, right. So I have a little pot of pan pastel, and it's titanium white, and basically it is that, but it's compressed like a, you know, like a makeup compact powder. if you like, just for those that have never used it. And I absolutely love it. I use it and use it and use it. As you can see, the middle's wearing now. And I use literally a cotton wool. You know the cotton bud you buy from the chemist? The bags of cotton balls? I literally use one of them. There you go. So let's see, what size moon should we have? Should we have a biggish moon? Yeah. I'm going to put that there. It's very powdery, by the way. And just build it up. And that's all you need to do. Don't need anything too strong at all. You just build it all up. Build it all up. And there you have your moon. Look, see, I've gone into the next one there. Okay, so there's your moon. Let's put that one side. And then what I'm going to do is, where's my blue brush gone? I'm going to very lightly just go over so it's not so white. It's supposed to be glass really, isn't it? Just to take the paleness off. And then all I did literally was scribble a little bit of chalk in the red and then scribbled round it in the yellow. And that was it. So that's your light. Oh, I'll tell you what I didn't mention. You know how I like to do shadows. Again, my trusty pencils. These are the soft pastels. And this is how I do my shadows. So, literally just lightly. And then get a cotton bud, just bear with me. Cotton buds that you buy, doesn't have to be any particular brand. And just gently rub it. And just build it up. Gently rub. Build it up. You can actually use like folded kitchen roll as well. That normally works really well. And that's what I use sometimes. Just very softly. And then just smudge it. So you haven't got all the scribbles. And that's it. That is literally it. That's how you do it. And then finally, the splatters. Okay, so I've got a really old toothbrush. And there's different ways you can do this. So you can use a fan brush, which I've got. So if you've got like a little fan brush, or an old paintbrush, you know, with short, you know, where the bristles are really short. This is a quick and lazy way. So I'm literally, because everywhere, I'm literally put some on the table. Bear with. I need to cover that up. And then literally run my nail on it. It gives like a really fine splatter. But I think it looks really pretty. And it goes everywhere, look. And that is how you do it. If you want to do splatters using your Posca pen, you can also use your Posca pen. Laura shows you how to do that in one of her videos, one of her tutorials. And you literally, if I show you what we're here, you literally shake it up. Go white Posca. And then I get a ruler and whack it. So pretty much gives the same effect, but it's down to you. It all depends what you want to do. And then of course if you want to highlight with the shine of the moon, bear with me. So I've got a scrap piece of card. So I've got, let me say the names on here. So this is a white Signo pen. So we use these for the highlights. These are good for smudging as long as you smudge them as soon as you put them on. Such as, hang on, I'll show you. So if you do that, you see how they smudge. And that's how I use that on, you know, my trees and things like that. So I'm going to dot this on and just smudge it in. So can you see, it gives a little bit of light to the little Macy's. Let's give him his eye back. As I say, you know, take more time when you do them. This is just to give you an idea. Or if you want, you can literally just do, you can literally just, you know, go round all the edges, like with the white, like so, just to give an illusion of light hitting the side of the lamp. And there you have it, my lovelies. There's your Christmas card. So thank you ever so much for watching, and hopefully I'll get to do another one soon. Take care. Bye.